What's up, guys? Stein back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk about life and basically what we think about. So when we go through our life day to day, we have two decisions basically throughout our whole day. Either we can think positive or we can think negative. And once I realized this completely changed the altar of my life. When I read the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, it completely changed the way I think about things. Because we either do things for pleasure or we do things for pain and for growth in the future. So we do things for instant gratification or we do things for delayed gratification. And once I realized this, and once I really started to dial in on why I'm making the decisions that I'm making, things started to clear up for me, and the pieces of the puzzle started to come together, because now I realize, I'm watching this funny YouTube video for entertainment so I can laugh, or there's a YouTube video on making money. I'm watching this video to make money so that way I can get better and I can learn something. So I was just recently watching a video right before this, actually, Richard Cooper saying how there's 24 hours in a day, so you can either choose to be entertained or you can choose to be educated. Those are the two, like you're positive or negative. So entertainment is the fun and education is the work. And that's the positive. So whatever you choose to do with your time, that's going to be your results, and 24 hours in a day. So like I said, Awaken the Giant Within, Tony Robbins, an amazing book. I'd recommend it to all of you, and this really opened my eyes up to kind of just changing the way you can feel, how you can change the way you feel by simply thinking about pleasure or pain basically every moment is either a positive or it's a negative. There's no in between. It's either a plus or a minus. There's no in between. So on the second note of that, I mentioned this a little bit, how our decisions will make up our lives. So with the 24 hours in our day, we have decisions that, like on our first point, will either be positive or negative. You're either getting better or you're getting worse, and you do not stay the same. So choosing to do what you do at that time is very beneficial and will help you out in the long run, because being future oriented is way better off than being present oriented and thinking about now instead of thinking about the future. So that's how most of my decisions are made. And obviously the pleasure kicks in from all of us. It's human nature. It's something that will happen to us, but using the logical part of your brain and not the emotional part of your brain will help a lot. So that way you can think of making the right decision and not necessarily a decision that feels good in that moment. So the third thing is, what do you really want? A lot of people don't know what they want, and so if you have a clear direction of where you're going to go, you're going to get there faster. And you're not going to be driving around for hours on end not knowing where you want to go. So if you have a clear path of this is what I want, then you're going to know how to get there. And there will be no confusion and no, I don't know where I'm going. Knowledge is key to everything. So whatever you want, you need to acquire as much knowledge as you can in order to get there. Work is great, but you also need the experience. There's two sides. There's the work, and then there's the experience, and then there's the knowledge. So I like to think of this in school, for example. When we go to school, you learn in the classroom, so that is your learning environment, and then for a job, for example, that is actual experience, that's hands-on. And there's two ways you can either learn. You can learn by right here sitting with a book in front of your hands reading. You can learn that way, or you can learn by actually doing something and putting in the work yourself. And from my experience, both are very beneficial. A lot of people say that reading books is a waste of time because you're just basically sitting there reading the book and you don't do anything, but that is true. But having, like I said before, thinking positively and thinking negatively. When you're reading a book that is going to make you better, the book, when you read it, it will put positive thoughts into your brain, so this way you think more positive and you're not thinking about the negative. So you have the experience and you have the knowledge, and when you have both of those together, like, you're pretty unstoppable to get whatever you want. If you put in the work and then you also have the knowledge, you can get a lot of things accomplished. So the fourth thing, eliminate distractions. So a lot of people, like I said before, the entertainment will kick in and we will want to be entertained or pleasured. So this can be, the main three are drugs and alcohol. Main two are drugs and alcohol. These, almost everyone does drugs or alcohol here in the world. Everyone does them, and we do them at spite of pleasure and as a way to escape reality and escape our situations, so that way we think it makes it better, but in reality it's not really making anything better, it's making it worse. So I've mentioned this before, but I really only see two outlets out of life, and that is, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. And drugs and alcohol they don't help you at all. They do not make you better. They provide no benefit whatsoever. And I know there's a lot of people that would say, oh, you need to enjoy life and all of these things like that, but that's just not the way I've looked at things, and that's not the way I will ever look at things. And that's just because it's just the way I've been, the way that I am, I was born to work. You know, if you read the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, one of the things he says in the book is, when you wake up in the morning, say, I am rising to the work of a human being. As human beings, we're meant to work, and, you know, we're human beings, we build great things. We're not meant to just sit on the couch and eat potato chips. We are creatures that are meant to build things and create something productive with our lives, and that is why we're here. We're here to work. We're here to get things done. We're here to be productive. And Andy Frisella says that discipline is the key to happiness. So without discipline, you will not be happy. Even if you think being happy is sitting on the couch and eating potato chips, that's maybe feel that good in that moment, but being disciplined, putting in the work, going to work out, these are the things that will make you happy. Putting in the work and being disciplined are the things that make you happy, and it's not having fun, partying, drugs, alcohol, things like that. So the fifth thing I'm going to touch on is focus on getting better every single day. So this could be working out every day, reading books every day, positive thoughts every day, putting in work every single day. So I'm going to focus on getting 1% better every single day, and over the long run this will help you because of compound interest. Compound interest, as Albert Einstein said, is the fifth wonder of the world, I believe, something like that. Albert Einstein says compound interest it's a miraculous thing, and it compounds over time, and if we focus on getting better every single day, sooner or later, over years, we will get better. I just finished a book, Bill Walsh, The the score takes care of itself. And in that book, he says that it takes years and oftentimes decades for things to start happening. So, like I said in the very first point, positive or negative, you have to stay positive no matter what. No matter what happens, you have to never give up and keep improving and keep growing and focus on getting better, 1% better every day. That's the overall goal, is just to get 1% better every day. And over time, compound interest will kick in, and we won't know where we are, or we'll know where we are sooner or later, but just focus on getting better every single day. And these are the thoughts that kick in every single day, that every single day I'm on earth, I'm thinking, all right, how can I get better today? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do to make improvements? What can I do to make anything better? That's just the way I'm wired, and that's just the way I am. I always want to get better. I always want to improve. And if we focus on these things will make us happy, and that's the overall goal. As humans, we want to be happy. We want to. That's the number one thing. All humans, we want to be happy. So focus on these things, improve your life, keep grinding, get better every single day.